So if you're an astrologer, aspiring astrologer, spiritual entrepreneur, or healing practitioner who wants to make 2024 the year you get serious about your business, then please stay around and find out more about my mastermind. So would you like to work with me one-on-one over the next 6 months? Well, the AstroBiz Mastermind is for you. It's a soulful and transformational group journey to align with the soul of your astrology, spiritual, or healing business. So I created this business mentoring program because many of my clients and followers wanted to work with me one-on-one, but already had their base astrology knowledge. And where they really needed help was creating a thriving business. As someone who has successfully created a multiple six-figure astrology business, it was an obvious next step to offer my clients. So this mastermind's really for you if you want to join a strategic and soulful group business mentoring program for spiritual entrepreneurs who are ready to take their business all the way. You want to be mentored by someone who actually understands your niche and respects your modality. That's me. You want to learn from someone who has successfully built a multiple six-figure spiritual business. Again, that's me. You want a coach who seamlessly blends strategy with soul, and I think you're getting the point. That's me. You want to realign and redesign your business for full soul alignment, and you get stuck when it comes to making your dreams a reality. So you would like to reach a big, bold dream over the next 6 months, like writing your first book, creating an e-course, or other creative project, and you need the support and accountability to make it happen. You need help to activate your bravery, actually be seen and heard, and get your soul work out into the world. So this is really who the mastermind was designed for. So you might be a practicing astrologer or spiritual entrepreneur who's ready to take their business all the way, or you might be a student of astrology ready to take the next step towards your business dreams. So this program will meet you wherever you are. Currently, most of our clients that have joined do already have a business at some level. But that being said, we can absolutely help you if you are ready to start your business and you want to make sure that you do it in the most strategic way so that you can be successful as quickly as possible, okay? So are you stuck in a business that made sense and felt like home a few years ago, but no longer reflects the truth of who you are? I have a few people that have joined the mastermind that are absolutely in this position. And so they've joined because they really want to realign to themselves and to their business for this next iteration of where they are. And you might be feeling that your current work is just not your sole purpose and something else is calling to you, but you're a bit scared and not sure if you can trust it. I will help support you through this, help give you the confirmation that you're on the right path. And sometimes, honestly, that's what women come to me for. They come for a permission slip. They come for me to confirm to them that what they're thinking about doing is absolutely in alignment with what they're meant to do in the world. So 2024 is an 8-year in numerology. I alluded to this earlier. 8 years are about abundance, expansion, leadership, and shining brightly. 8 years are culmination years. In numerology, we have 9-year cycles. So we go from a 1 year to a 9 year, and then we go back to a 1 year again. An 8 year is the absolute blooming year. It's like, if we think about like a rose, the rose has started as a seed, pushed up through the soil, grown a stalk, sprouted out into buds, and in the 8th year, it is in full bloom. This is a really powerful year, and it's a year we can really make massive traction in our lives and in our businesses. So I'm going to go on a journey with women who are ready to claim this potent energy. So the things that you will get out of the mastermind is potent soul and astrological alignment, business coaching and accountability. I'll help you to launch your work. You'll get connection and sisterhood with other members of the mastermind. You'll receive business strategy, and we'll also go through a curriculum of astro planning and astro branding, okay? So the AstroBiz Mastermind is designed to teach you the strategy behind creating a spiritual business that is wildly successful, leveraged, and scalable. So over 6 months, I'm going to help you to select a project to focus on, and we'll make sure that it is the most strategic and aligned project for you, okay? It might be a book, an e-course, an online program, a mastermind, a certification program. Who knows? It can be whatever it is. It might be an Oracle deck. And we'll create a plan to launch it into the world during our time together. We will then define your Astro brand. So you'll go through live rounds of my Astro brand map and Astro brand mastery courses and finish up with a brand mood board and guidebook, along with an understanding of your most aligned action taking style, marketing and communication style, brand style, pricing and positioning. We'll then design your constellation of offerings. So we will dive into my business model framework over 5 weeks, and together we'll design yours and start implementing it. So we're actually going to go through and work out what all the different pieces of your business model and offerings should be, and then actually start working on them together. And we'll also Astro plan your year. So you'll learn how to plan your week, month, and year using my Astro planning framework to align with your personal cosmic energies rather than against them. So we do have a curriculum for the mastermind. So there is a structured learning framework. So you will start going through your Astro brand map, where we will really understand your core Astro brand. So we'll identify your cosmic strengths and talents, discover how you connect, learn about your soul clients and what they want from you. Clarify the specific people you help. I call these your super soul clients. And we'll bring it together by developing a mood board for your visual brand, refine your brand values and brand voice. Okay. Then we move on. No worries, Terry. Then we move on to your constellation of offerings. So we will design and create your soulful and aligned business model framework. Okay. So we will actually create your lead generator, which is a strategic free resource, your trust builder, which is more of a mini product, a leveraged offering, which is a medium to large group or online or something that's really quite leveraged, and your signature process, which is more of a premium offering. It might be a specialized reading, but this is something that people pay a premium to do with you. You'll design strategic offerings tailored to your soul client and in alignment with your Astro brand. Then we move into Astro brand mastery. This is where we look in more detail at your niche, your marketing, and your communications. So we'll explore what your personal planets tell us about how you are meant to communicate, take action, and receive in your business. We'll look at the marketing systems and tools that you need. And we'll create a strategy for your free opt-in and nurture sequence, email, newsletter, blog, or podcast and social media. You'll create a marketing plan that is aligned with your soul blueprint so that it feels authentic and easeful. The beautiful thing about this third program is it's not a one size fits all. I'm not saying everyone needs to do the same things, right? We're going to identify what feels good to you, what is aligned for you to do in your business. Okay. But to this day, I've never had a podcast because it just doesn't feel like the most easeful way for me to promote and market my business. Okay. So it's about aligning with what is right for you. There's bonus trainings. There's monthly curated training. So it will be based on the specific needs of our group, but may include things like creating an Oracle deck, submitting a book proposal, pricing and packaging your offerings, soulful launching, strategic websites and sales pages, business systems, astrocartography. There's lots of potential trainings, and you'll get to vote on which ones that you want to have during our time together. We'll also learn how to launch with the stars by selecting the perfect timing for business projects using electional and predictive astrology. And if you choose to come along to the retreat, you'll learn embodied astrology techniques and learn some specific applications of astrology. So these trainings are highly individualized to you, and I will be spending hours before each session to make sure that I have unique insights for everyone on the call. And then we can dive deeper in the one-on-one sessions if you sign up to the one-on-one option. So now I'm going to go through the different levels because there's actually 3 different levels for this mastermind. So the lowest level is the bronze level, okay, an investment of $19.97, and you get the 3 live round courses. Okay, so your Astro Brand Map, which is a 6-week course, Astro Brand Mastery, which I think is 5 or 6 weeks, and Constellation of Offerings, which is a 5-week course, plus you get access to your Soulful Year. So there's a whole lot of online course training for you. You'll get 17 live group training calls where we work through these courses during our 6 months together, okay? And we'll come together to work on them. You'll get access to our community, which is a Circle community. You can get an app for that if you have an Apple phone. So you get 6 months access to this community group. You get monthly training on, as I said, we're going to vote on the topics that you want to have over the 6 months. And you will get a special gift sent to you in the mail, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. The silver level. So this is the next level up. What the silver level does is it adds on one-on-one sessions. So the bronze level is really all online, all group oriented. If you choose the silver level, which is $2,997, you'll get a 90-minute Astro offering session. So this is where we look at your natal and your business chart to determine which types of offerings are most aligned for you. Okay. I just love doing this session with my aligned Astro coaching clients. Every single client I've done this with, well, a number of them have cried. And they've cried because, firstly, I've told them that it's aligned to do things that they've always wanted to do. And so it's been a really emotional moment. But also they've cried because I've given them permission to not do certain things. So super powerful, this Astro offering session. There's also 4 45-minute Astro coaching calls. So this is more clarity and accountability. So you get to set the agenda. So that can be brainstorming, planning, launch strategy, a healing session, going deeper into one of our monthly trainings. And we'll also check in with your astrology transit chart to see what energies you can work with each month and when to time certain activities. So it'll be like a mini month ahead reading as well. Then we also have a 90-minute money and abundance session. So I am trained in a modality called the Soul Centers. And actually the long name for them is Soul Centers for Abundance. And it is effectively a sort of like part, very similar to the chakras clearing and then kinesiology clearing session, where we kind of go deep into where your money blocks and limiting beliefs are. And we really clear them out, okay? So we'll do this towards the end of the mastermind to support you to go out into the world with renewed confidence. There's also a private Asana project where all of your one-on-one session notes will be, tasks that I've set for you, additional resources that I can provide you with will all be there in your private Asana project. So that is the silver level, and that's $2,997. Then we have the gold level. So this one is $4,997. And really the main difference at the gold level is it includes a retreat. Now there are 2 retreat location options. There's actually 3. So we have a retreat in Bali, a retreat in Tulum, okay, in Mexico, or I'm also going to be in Nashville, okay, in July. So there's 3 options to come and actually work with me in a small group container in person, okay? So if you sign up at this level, that will be included a 4-night astrology retreat in Bali or Tulum, or there will be a Nashville option if you're more interested in that. I can tell you more about that. So it includes 4 nights, single share accommodation, meals and activities. This retreat includes an amazing sound healing. So the sound healing is actually, whether we're in Tulum or Bali, I have preferred providers in both locations for an amazing sound healing that will attend. We'll also do other sessions whilst we're there. We'll also have a sacred site visit. So we will have a sacred site visit, which actually involves, so in Mexico, we'll go to one of the amazing Mayan sacred sites. And in Bali, we will go to a sacred site and temple and do a water healing in Bali. So it's super, super amazing. Okay, so you can read more about what is included on the sales page, which I'll share with you soon. So in terms of the retreat, you'll see how it's kind of structured here. You can see this on the sales page as well, okay? We'll do some workshops, we'll do some shopping, we'll do some healing sessions, right? Some different workshops, so you can read more about that on the sales page if you're interested. This is how the mastermind will roll out. So we will start in May, early May. If you sign up for the one-on-one level, we'll do a goals Astro coaching session. Then everyone will go through your Astro brand map. And for those doing the one-on-one, they'll get the Astro brand coaching session. Then we'll move into your constellation of offerings. And for people doing one-on-one, we'll do Astro offerings reading and a signature offering session. Or you can pick something else to do during your one-on-one time. This is how I think it would be most effective to use the time with me. Then in September, we have Astro Brand Mastery and a marketing and communications Astro coaching session. And then depending on if you pick the retreat session, there's actually one retreat's going to be held October and one's going to be held I think it's July. So it really depends on the location when the retreat happens. And then for people at the one-on-one level, they'll do the money and abundance reading and energetic balance. So it just gives you a bit of an idea how the content rolls out. So Megan attended my retreat in Tulum last year, and she said, as a long-time client of Catherine's, I expected the retreat to be high touch, but it exceeded my expectation. Attending Catherine's retreat has been a beautiful and enriching experience. She created an experience that felt spiritually nurturing and the perfect environment for connecting to the sacred circle of women. Leaving Tulum, I feel a deeper alignment in my business and my life, and that so many possibilities have opened for me. I will be back again and again because I know how much I benefit from investing in myself and connecting with like-minded women. So Megan lives in Toronto, and she joined us for our beautiful Tulum retreat last year. PJ is a spiritual mentor, and she worked with me through this program last year. And she wrote, for the past 5 months, I've had the pleasure of training with Catherine Hocking in her astrology business mentoring program. Really enjoyed the way Catherine presented the coursework via the online portal. She included access to the workbooks and a weekly video to kick off the week. And we met on a group Zoom call to review the material and any questions we had. The homework was always challenging and kept me on my toes. If I got stuck, I could go back to the class portal and chat with the other students. The collaboration with the other students was fun and helpful as I navigated the assignments. I also enjoyed seeing the progress of other students. My favorite part was seeing my brand come alive by focusing on the attributes of my rising sign, sun, moon, and descendant. Catherine also shared lots of color choices, brand visuals, and helped with tweaking brand values and brand voice, all of which was based on my unique astrological signature. I feel that my website now embodies my true essence, and all of the strategies I learned will help me grow my business as well. Thank you, Catherine. This past 5 months was truly life-changing, and I enjoyed the chance to learn more about astrology and myself and recreate my brand whilst also planning the next chapter of my life. That's lovely. This is another really long one, so I'm not going to read everything, but this is it's on the sales page. It's from Mayra Quartz Medina. She's a designer and astrologer. And she said, my YouTube channel finally took off, bringing wonderful clients, and have been invited to speak in other YouTube spiritual channels. I can say now that I'm a full-time astrologer with readings every day. Also still working as a designer. I just need this creative field in my life, but can choose my clients now. This program helped me find the entrepreneur that I am, but that was hidden due to my insecurities, money blockages, and my obsession with perfection. The tests you provided, Sparketypes, love languages, strengths, did shed a lot of light. I started integrating my Sparketypes and dominant branding archetypes, rebel, sage, and citizen, into my daily work, and oh man, haven't things changed. I got a very clear understanding of who I am and how to make the most of myself and my business as an entrepreneur. So you can read more about Mayra's experience on the sales page. Barb is another client who's gone through this program. And again, I'm not going to read the whole things out. We'll be here forever. But she says this is a very comprehensive program for anyone looking to create or restructure their astrology business. As a result, I am very aligned with my soul client, my offerings, and my marketing, which has set me up for success very early on in my astrology business. So you can read all of that. But Barb is also one of my certification students. She's doing the level 2 at the moment and has been through the level 1 certification. And she's doing really amazingly in her business. Rosie, who has been with me for a long time, she's a level 1 and level 2 certification student. She came to the mastermind. This is actually a photo of her on the retreat last year. And she said, I wanted to launch my new astrology business the right way, and the program delivered on my expectations tenfold. Kath integrates her expertise in cosmic branding, coaching, and online business into a program that has set me up for success. Not only am I building a business geared towards attracting dream clients, but I have also learned where I need to focus and how to manage my business in a way that's aligned with who I am. So that's really beautiful from Rosie as well. No worries, Carla. Can't wait to start with you too. Carla's in our mastermind. We've also got Claudia, who's online today, is in our mastermind as well. So you get 3 Astro branding and business courses, 1 Astro planning course, private community membership, monthly topic training, gifts, and there are one-on-one retreat add-ons that you can choose. So there are 3 payment levels, which I've already been through. We do have a payment plan as well, so you can pay by the month. So there's really a range of different price points there so that hopefully most people who are interested are able to at least join at one of the levels. You can always upgrade later if you decide that, a few months in your life, you must come on the retreat. We can always upgrade you later as well. But this table on the sales page gives you an idea. We have sold 4 places already. There's another few people that are very close to committing. And I'm now getting into promoting this more heavily. So it is a limited space program. There's only so many clients I can work with this intensively. So if you want in, secure your limited place. And again, as I said, there's only limited places. So I am just going to grab the link so that anyone who wants to go and read more about the mastermind in more detail, you can head on over. Now, excitingly, one of the gifts that I'm going to send for this mastermind is an advanced copy of my Hay House Business Astrology Oracle deck. So you will actually get a copy of this new Oracle deck before it is available to the general public, okay? So I can't give you an exact date yet. I know that I will be getting them towards the end of the year. So as soon as they arrive, they will be posted out to you if you have joined the mastermind, but you will get sent a copy before the vast majority of people can get their hands on this deck. And it's an absolutely gorgeous deck, as you'll see there from some of the card designs. So when you, and if you are interested in signing up, the buttons on the sales page will take you through to a page that looks like this. You then need to choose your options. So we have the gold, this is the highest tier. Okay, then we have the silver, the middle tier, and the bronze, the lowest tier. And then there's pay in full options or there's payment plan options. So you just need to pick which one of these you want. When you change the country here to your country, if you're outside of Australia, that will remove this GST tax. So just be aware of this. This is something I have to charge to Australian clients, but that is removed for anyone that lives outside of Australia. Okay, and yeah, you can just process your payment there. If you're not sure about what level is right for you or even whether the mastermind is right for you, you can email me at Catherine@catherinehocking.com. I am really happy to answer your questions. We also have a link to book a time to talk to me about it. So I'm just going to grab that link as well and pop it into the chat. So if anyone wants to have a private 15-minute chat about the mastermind, I have just popped that link as well. So you can email me at Catherine@catherinehocking.com or book a time to talk to me about the mastermind.